Hi guys, and welcome to Creative Pet Keeping. Did someone just say they're pregnant with triplets? Wow, way to go. You are awesome. So I wanted to make a video live for you guys. I was debating on whether I should make a video about Daphnia, because I have a culture. Oh, hi Life with Pets! Yay! You made it to the live show. Now I gotta make it to one of your live shows. So I have a Daphnia culture right here. I have a second Daphnia culture. I don't know if I was supposed to make a video about brine shrimp. I didn't really know, so I couldn't decide. So I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna make a video live for you guys and just show you all my fish, as always. Kind of talk to you guys. It's kind of nice to be able to interact with you guys live as well. And oh my gosh, already 43 people it says. That's so cool. I'm so excited. Yay! And I'm really happy that some of you guys were finally able to make it to a live show. I am gonna try, if I do make live shows, tell you guys ahead of time. And this really needs to focus. Focus, camera. Maybe if I put my hand. Focus. It's having a hard time focusing. But, let's see, what other settings does it have? Oh, there's filters? There's a dance party filter. Oh my goodness, guys. We could have a Bettis fish dance party. I feel like for this, it would be appropriate for all the females. Oh my goodness. There's a glamour beam. Okay, let's do normal. Let's not do anything crazy. I'm like discovering this craziness over here. Random dancing. There should always be random dancing. Banana, do you want to do random dancing? You want to dance? Come on, dance. Good job. That's it? That's all I get for a dance? She's like, yeah, that's all I get. I don't know why my camera does not want to focus on anything today. So, let me show you kind of what's interesting here. I have some Daphnia. This is my second culture. I wish my camera would focus, but it doesn't really want to. And by the way, that's my 20-gallon long tank. But if it decides to focus, you might be able to see some of the Daphnia. I don't know. I got it from another breeder. I'm gonna make a video about Daphnia. I'm actually gonna mention her email. She sells cultures that she started. This does not want to focus. So you could buy it from her and she'll ship it to you. And they're actually very easy to take care of. And the little tiny ones are the ones you feed your baby bettas, and you can feed the larger ones to your other bettas. Let me look at some of the comments because they're going really quickly. Also, you feed them yeast, which is super easy. I have one here. You don't really need to put a light. I just put in a light because I was curious if they were going to grow better under a light. And then if we go over here, I have my bigger setup, which just has a very gentle bubble stream. The water's cloudy because it does have some yeast in it that they're eating, and I just have some duckweed in here, and it's really hard to see, but especially in live stream, but they are swimming around. There's quite a bit. And they have a 7-day breeding cycle, so every 7 days they have, I think, roughly about 10 babies, so they multiply quite fast. Let me see if I can get my comments to... There we go. You live in Skokie? That's awesome. I do a lot of hikes with Banana in all the suburban parks and areas all over, so maybe I'll run into you one day. It says, my female betta looks like she doesn't want to breed. Have you been feeding her a lot and slowly letting her see the male? Sometimes what helps is, for me, I put a clear divider in this tank, and I have the male in here, and then the female on the other side, and they're together in the same tank but separated for 2 weeks or more. I don't remember if it was 2 weeks or 3. And they could see each other, be around the same water, around the hormones, kind of get excited for each other. And then when I put the male in here to breed, I added the female. And they kind of, because they already kind of knew each other, there was a bit more peace going on. I wish my phone focused, but for some reason, focus. I don't know if I put my hand on here would it focus, but you see it's like, it's constantly blurry because I wanted to show you guys, what's it called? The babies, but it's really hard to see them, unfortunately. It seems like most of them don't have swim bladder anymore. It seems to be going away, so it's really good. By the way, these tubs, I have to one of those days check because I do have the sticker for them. I got these at Walmart and they're roughly about 10 gallons of water. I forgot how many liters that is. But they're pretty nice, pretty nifty. Especially as a backup. The females don't mind being in here. I think in a week or two I'm going to move them to the 20-gallon long tank. I just want to take my time. I know my koi male was here somewhere and then he decided to disappear. Oh, there he is. He's being friendly. Let me see. I want to breed my betta fish, but I need food. I want to know where you get microbes. I actually don't know much. Oh, you mean microbes as in the vinegar eels? Because I was thinking about other worms, sorry. With vinegar eels, what you can do is take half apple cider vinegar. Do I have it here somewhere? Within my bottles? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so you need this stuff. Apple cider vinegar. It won't focus because it doesn't like me today, the camera. So you do half of that, half water, and then you can put a potato or an apple, and then in, I think, a couple weeks or a month or so, you're going to start to get vinegar eels. Let me try to get my culture is back here. Ugh. And you just kind of leave them alone, and they'll kind of feed on the apples that are kind of here and just breed like crazy. And then to prevent flies from coming in, I just have a little bit of filter floss at the very top, and that kind of prevents flies. But yeah, this is great for the first like 3 days of feeding your baby bettas. You can also buy this from different breeders. So if you have any fish clubs in the area, it doesn't necessarily have to be a betta club, but any sort of fish club where you can talk to other breeders or hobbyists or any sort of fish conventions, you can get this. For me, I actually bought this from the Greater Chicago Association swap meet. They had them 4 times a year in Chicago, and there was actually a breeder that had some bettas and endlers and other sort of fish, and he also was selling vinegar eels, and I think he was selling those little tiny white worms. I forgot what they're called, but that's kind of what he was selling. That's kind of a pretty nifty thing. I was considering in the future maybe selling some of these cultures to you guys, but we'll see how that goes. By the way, hi to everybody that just joined. It tells me that I have poor connection. Of course I do. And I'm really happy that you guys were able to join me. I do have quite a bit of comments. 2 of my females look pregnant, but haven't been around any males. Females kind of get a little pudgy because they'll have eggs in their body. They don't really get pregnant, they just carry unfertilized eggs, and I don't know if you can see, some of my females are a little more chubbier than others. If they're not around a male, what they'll do is they'll actually either drop those eggs or they'll reabsorb them back into their body, so it's not a problem. If you have females that are really fat, like super fat, then you might have a problem where their eggs and it's getting impacted and they can't reabsorb it, and it's kind of very rare, but I kind of wonder if you guys heard my ringtone, because I don't know if the live stream records sounds on my phone, but that would be kind of funny and awkward. And oh my gosh, so many comments. Yeah, because I love video games. I'm a gamer girl at heart. Guys, random question. Do any of you guys... Oh, by the way, I'm sorry if it was too loud. Oh yeah, you guys can hear the ringtone. Next time when I do a live stream, what I'll do is I'll mute my phone. So sorry about that. Oh my gosh, I think I made you guys go deaf. I'm sorry. But we're learning, we're figuring out this live stream stuff over here. Even Banana's like, what is going on, guys? What is all this nonsense? I don't understand. So what was I talking about? I actually forgot what I was talking about. Ooh, random thing. Will I be selling bettas in Canada? Unfortunately, no. I don't really know how to deal with customs and importing fish across. So, oh yeah, I am on mobile live stream. I'm on my phone. And, so for now, because it'll be my first time shipping bettas, it will only be within the US, but I am gonna get a list of breeders in other places of the world. I want to find some, so then I can put the list together, and then if there are breeders in Canada, in Australia, in the UK, then you guys, I'll help you find them pretty much, so you guys can order and get some awesome bettas. Well, you're in New Zealand. Oh my gosh, and Netherlands. That sounds like a really beautiful place to be. And this whole time while I'm filming, Banana's like looking. She's like, "Can I give you kisses? Can you pay attention to me?" By the way, I'm totally wearing my PJs because that's what you do on Fishy Fan Friday. Can Banana do tricks? Banana, spin, spin. Good job. Pretty. You're so good. Down. Wait, is there room for rolling over? Hold on, we need to make room. Okay, down. Roll over. No, down. Go, not kisses. Down. She's like, but I want to give you, look at this. Forever kisses. Oh, you want to give me your paw? Can I get your paw? Can I, anything but kisses? Give me your paw. Oh, good job. Good job. You're so cute. Way to entertain everybody. And my feet, of course. I am so derpy looking today. Still need to go shower, so you guys are not gonna see me, because if you do, it's gonna be like Halloween early. Halloween in May. You're in Denver? Hi! You guys are so cool. I'm so excited that you have joined me for this lovely live show. I need to look it up. I forgot the name, but this is really good shelving. I got it at Home Depot. And it can handle a lot of weight, so it's very good for aquariums. It can actually go higher. The one I got, it stacks way up higher, and it has 2 more shelves, so it'll be a total of 4. But as you can see, my ceiling is at an angle, and it's also cracking because Chicago bungalows make no sense. So I can only really put 2 layers, and then they also have smaller ones. This is the smaller one that only goes up to 2. And for now is my storage, but what I'm going to do once the baby bettas need to be separated before they're sold, I'm going to take everything off here and I'm going to put a bunch of cups, and I'm going to store all the baby bettas in their little cups. So, let me look at more comment. Banana, are you looking cute? And of course, my hose. Oh, if you keep bettas, I love this stuff. Indian almond leaves, also known as katapa leaves. They're really great. I ordered these on Amazon, and really, really great for not only breeding, it also helps fish that are sick, your betta fish that are sick, and it's also good for baby bettas, I've noticed, because what happens is when you have these leaves, and I just put a new one in 2 days ago, when you have these leaves in your tank, little bacteria and microorganisms will grow around them and kind of feed on the leaves, and then the baby bettas will kind of eat them, so it becomes an extra source of food. The downside is it does turn your tank water kind of yellowish. The more you put, the more yellow your water becomes because of the tannins that it releases into the water. Some people don't like it, but that stuff is actually really good for betta fish because it mimics their natural habitat. How much will the bettas cost? I actually don't know yet. I haven't really thought that far ahead. Right now, I am in the process of making a website for Creative Pet Keeping, so that's super exciting because on the website, that's where I intend to be selling the bettas. I also want to put bios for all my fish and kind of put links to all my social media, so it's like all in one place so you guys don't have to look around. And I just got interrupted because I keep trying to talk but read comments at the same time, and I got a good question. Would you ever own any kind of reptile? I actually really would like to have a bearded dragon. I think they're really awesome, and I like the types of setups that they require. I don't like any reptiles that prefer to be fed baby mice, for example, so no snakes for me, just because I used to have pet mice, so I wouldn't be comfortable feeding a snake a pet mice, and you know, they gotta eat, but I'm just, you know, kind of derpy, and that's my own like personal preference. And let me look at more comments before I go. Can you keep male and female bettas together? No. I mean, very, very rarely. If you have a huge tank, I would say like 75 gallons or something, and it's a really long tank and it's super planted and you got like a really big territory going on, then I think you could probably get away with it. I got lucky once. If you go to one of my oldest videos, when I was still getting into the hobby and I didn't really know a lot, I started making YouTube videos about betta fish, but I was still learning. I actually had, in this tank, I had a sorority of females and I had one male. And I was so lucky because that male was not interested in mating with any of them. I just happened to get a very like docile male, and that was like a super lucky, rare, one of a kind. I'm pretty sure if I tried it again, it would never happen again. So I generally don't recommend you trying to put females with males, because while you could get lucky, it's oh man, it's dangerous, and then you can have your fish, you know, kill your other fish. So it really depends. I would really love it if a better breeders. Oh, where do I get my floating plants? I have well, this, I forgot what this one's called, but he's not actually a floating. He's not supposed to be a floating plant. This plant is supposed to be a plant you plant normally, but I just let it float and he's doing fine. But what I have up here is I have duckweed. These are the little ones, and my camera does not want to focus at all, which is really frustrating. And then the bigger ones right here that you see that have all these roots kind of sticking out are called water lettuce. And I got both of these at my local fish store. If you find one of those like mom and pops fish stores, not the big chain ones, those usually carry a variety of plants. A lot of YouTubers like H2O Plants are starting to sell a lot of plants as well, so you can always find out and kind of see if they're selling anything you might need. I just kind of find things here and there. Also, I find a lot of plants, like this one right here in the back, I got at the Greater Chicago Cichlid Association swap meet. How do I keep cats and fish together? I mean, oh wait, cats and what? Yeah, cats and fish. I'm lucky in a sense that for the most part my cats don't even care about my fish. I did have Mookie the cat knock over a light into my tank twice. Luckily, the light did not electrocute my fish, but that's why one of my 20-gallon long tanks that I used to have all the beautiful jungle valves in kind of got ruined for a while. One other thing is you don't give your cat any space to jump up. So as you can see, there's no like shelves or anything around here. So Mookie, if he tries to jump, he's gonna fall right in. And if they fall in once, they'll remember forever. When I'm not around, because this Daphnia container has yeast and stuff, I don't really want my cats eating or drinking or getting anything, I will actually move this like this and block it off and move my buckets. So when I'm not watching my cats and dogs, I just kind of block everything off so it's out of the way. This is fresh water that I'm heating for a water change, so if they want to drink some of that, I mean, I guess they could. But what I do is I change their water from their water bowls twice a day, in the morning and at night. And what that does is that means that their water in their bowl is just more clean and fresh, and that encourages them to drink from their own bowl versus trying to drink the fishy water from the tanks. So it's my cat and fish relationship is not perfect with them, but yeah, they haven't eaten any fish. That's awesome. And let's see. Oh, bye Aqua Operations. Where did I get my Bettis? I actually got all of my Bettis from Petco. What I do is I check my local Petcos once or twice a month, and I try to see when they have a new shipment of fish. When they have a new shipment, that's when it's easier for me to get the good pickings of the nicer fish. That's how I got this nice koi male as well as my nice koi female. I got all the babies that I grew out myself. All of these were baby fish, baby female Bettis that I grew out. I did have one female betta that I got from Bettis and Art, and she was also a koi betta. Bettis and Art is a breeder and importer. You should check them out. They have some really nice fish. They sent me one fish in return for a review, and she was a really lovely female. I think some of you guys remember her. Her name was Autumn. But I made a mistake of when I opened her bag, I kept her in the bag too long, and because of that she got some ammonia burn. And then later on, somehow, like, that turned into dropsy, and just everything went downhill from there. So that was super sad. There will be more banana shows. I just need to film some footage of Banana doing fun stuff. Oh, there's Mookie. Speaking of cats and fish. He's always curious, and he's always exploring. But luckily, he hasn't eaten anyone. Banana's sleeping. She's like, "You're boring. I'm just gonna nap." Oh, I need to re-dye her tail, by the way. I want to order some more pink dyes. It's gonna be yellow and pink. I was considering trying out something different and doing yellow to green, but I'm just in love with the yellow and pink. How do you tell if a female betta or male? Female bettas I don't know if they show up from the side, but they tend to be kind of pudgy, and their fins are shorter. They also have this little white dot at the bottom of their tummy between their two those really long fins. What are they called? Ventral fins. There we go. And that's called an egg spot. As you can see, even though this guy is a plaquette, so he doesn't really have long fins. But that's one way you check. You check if there is a little dot underneath. Also, when they flare, males kind of have, by their gills, when they flare out, they have this extra thing called a beard. I can't wear it today. But that's kind of how I tell them apart. I'm actually still getting the hang of telling the genders apart. When I first got this guy and then this female, I actually had to go on Facebook and ask some breeders for advice, because she was labeled as a male and he was labeled as a female, and he had shorter fins at the time and I had no clue which was which, so I was having a hard time. So everybody on Facebook helped me out to kind of figure out who's who. By the way, the female is starting to finally change for the first time, even though it's so blurry. She's starting to become more fully red, so we're gonna see how she changes versus how he's becoming blue and black. So let's see the video. Oh, did I startle you? I'm sorry. She's like, I was falling asleep. You scared me. Now pet me. Offer me your apologies and rub my chin. Okay, so let's see. I am at 24 minutes and my phone is telling me that it is dying. So I think I'm gonna have to go, guys. Next time what I'll do is I'll try to do a live stream from my computer. So downside is you won't be able to look at the fish, but the upside is I'll be able to do a longer live stream. And what I'll do is either on Facebook, Creative Pet Keeping on Facebook, or Creative Pet Keeping on Instagram. Oh, no. Shush. Ringtone again. What I'll do is I'll give you guys a head start to let you know I'm gonna do a live show. I can't word today. I know, I'm sorry. I keep making you guys go deaf. I'm gonna fix it, guys. I'm learning how to live stream and how to YouTube. How do you guys YouTube? So thank you guys for joining me, and you guys are awesome. Thank you for all the questions and talking. I'm sorry I didn't answer everyone's questions because they're kind of moving quite a bit. You guys are awesome, and I will see you on Monday. Bye, guys. Bye. Waving. There we go. I can't even wave the right way.